Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We about we about to do a reaction video to some. I ain't gonna say some bullshit, but it's like type shit. And I really ain't even been in the mood lately. I ain't did a reaction video in forever, but I seen motherfuckers repost. I'm like, let me do a reaction video. Let's see what shit talking about, bro. We ain't gonna do no more bullshit.
Welcome back to Hood 187. In today's episode, we will be discussing the story of 4800 Osama and the notorious EBK gang in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
This morning, Tulsa police are investigating a shooting.
I thought this was somebody else when they was reposting it, but I guess this is.
It happened near 61st and Peoria.
On June 14th, 2022, at 2 in the morning, Tulsa, Oklahoma police responded to a call of shots being fired on 61st and Peoria. A group of people had been seen hanging around at the Savannah Landing Apartments. That's when Quijon Harrion, also known as the rapper 4800 Osama, jumped.
Quijon. That's crazy. Hey. That nigga know his name for real. It do hit different.
Jumped out of a truck and began firing multiple shots at the crowd. People claimed a shootout would then break out between both groups, with a teenage boy being struck as gunfire erupted. The teen was hit in both of his legs but was expected to be released later that day.
Now, the victim claims to not know of what exactly happened, so not currently cooperating with Tulsa police at this moment.
As weeks went by, 48 Osama would jump on social media and attempt to sell the gun from the shooting. By this time, the police department was already keeping track of Osama.
Wow, they crazy. They ass keep it track.
So by the time he sold the gun, the police had already obtained a warrant to search and recover it. Two months later, the gun was tested against the shell casings recovered from both scenes, and it was determined they came from that gun. Police also obtained surveillance footage showing the Tulsa rapper 48 Osama running with a gun and putting it into his waistband. The 48 rapper was then picked up and charged with multiple crimes related to the shooting. But it's not like Osama opened fire on a random teen. This was a gang-related shooting connected to the ongoing war between...
What the fuck is going on? This nigga don't know shit. Somebody's feeding him information. Tulsa's not popping that much.
In the 48 EBK gang and the Red Mob Gangster Bloods. The location of the shooting, the Savannah Landing Apartments, is a notorious apartment complex on the south side. Historically, it has been known as a home for the Tulsa Bloods, specifically a gang set known as the Five, with ties to the Cherry Clan Taliban, Bamland, and Courtland world. These cliques formed to remember their fallen street soldiers. 48 Osama is a well-known figure in Tulsa's drill scene, both for his music and his past as an active gang member. He's part of the 48 Denver-made Hustle Gang, a large and growing group that has been around since the early 90s.
I didn't even know this. What do you mean they've been around since the early 90s? Nigga, 48 was a whole different 48. Now you fucking up. It's the same numbers, but it's different shit.
The 48 Hustlers started out as a black...
I don't give a fuck. They not from... That's not 48. He throwing up 6 tray in Hoover. That nigga throwing up 4-7 in Hoover. But niggas don't know that Hoover was locked in with man. I'm telling you, like my daddy really was like, like I know different shit like back in the day type shit, like who was locked in, who. Until the new generation were like, whoa, this is not the same.
Flag gang with alleged ties with the neighborhood Crips and the Red Mob Bloods. But as tensions grew in the streets, a gang war with the Bloods split them apart. Personally, I've always known them for their connections with the 107 Hoovers, even from the beginning. But as the younger generation started claiming the gang, they quickly aligned themselves with the 43 Garrison Block Hoover Crips, bringing forth the alliance known as Everybody Killer. In 2014, at the age of 13, Osama began jumping into the streets, and by the age of 15, he formed a crew called Kill for My Brother.
Oh, y'all gonna skip what happened 2013, 2014. I'm glad y'all did though.
But this war became even more deadly when Michael Summers, also known as Mikey, lost his life, sparking the birth of EBK Mikey World. A 48 rapper known as EBK Tootie is recognized as the founder of the drill gang Mikey World, a crew dedicated to sliding in the name of the 48 Denver and 49 Elwood Hoover gang. By 2019, he was in a deadly back and forth with the neighborhood Crips and Mikey Summers, also
Hold on. Rewind that. What y'all just said?
He was in a deadly back and forth with the neighborhood Crips and Mikey Summers, also known as Baby Hustle, was born on April 25, 2004. By the age of 15, his life was cut short on Tuesday, June 11, 2019. Baby Hustle was an alleged member of the 48 Hoovers, and from what I heard, his father was Charles Gregory Markham, known on the streets as OG Woo. A notorious drug user and a prominent figure within the Hoover gang, met a violent end on January 16, 2004. His death became a cycle of murders between the Hoovers and rival gangs, leading to numerous retaliatory killings. The EBK gang has a tight bond with all the Tulsa Hoovers, fully committed to the Groover life.
They put Mando in this shit, and Mando just got locked up. Weird. What the fuck going on?
Lifestyle. They also have connections with BTD and 26 Cheyenne. 4800 Osama is credited for being a figure behind bringing the Stockton flow to Tulsa. He's also said to have connections with the EBK Nightingale Bloods in Stockton. Osama has some major potential and is one of Tulsa's most slept-on artists. Even though he's currently locked up, he's running with the Hoovers under the name Hex Deuce. The 48 Hoovers show their allegiance by throwing up signs like the 8-ball, Hoover signs, Everybody Killer, and Blood Killer. Many EBK members get these symbols tattooed on their faces to pledge loyalty.
Whoa. What's crazy is if y'all looking at this right now and looking at that dude right there, I seen him before. This is my first time seeing this nigga with hella tattoos on his face looking like a gang member. Niggas grow up and start banging and going crazy, bro. Life make you not give a fuck. But I just couldn't be no gang member. Like, just a simple fact that I'm so high-headed. I'll be ready to fucking fight and shit, ready to do shit. And that ain't in my heart on Kelly. Not like that, but you know, cause I get pissed. I still get angry as fuck.
To the EBK gang. EBK is serious about being authentic in their rap. They rap about catching rival bloods off guard and even mention murders committed on their rivals. They also diss the neighborhood Crips and team up with the Gas Team Only. The Gas Team Only is a crew of 43 Hoovers known for rapping also about killings.
Oh, that's what GTO be, the Gas Team Only.
And even taking down their rivals' street signs in broad daylight. Tulsa's earned the nickname Thugtown for a reason.
Hey, they did their thing with this little thing though. Most of this shit is right, kinda. I don't know about none of the skits and shit, but when it comes to like him knowing the names of different shit, like what the fuck do you know? How do you know GTO? I didn't even know what GTO mean.
While it doesn't have the same California-style politics as OKC, the 48 Hoovers are notorious for making sure that anyone who crosses them, especially those who throw a K behind Mikey World or their affiliates, ends up on the show First 48. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And before you go, make sure to check out 4800 Osama and the rest of the EBK gang.
What the fuck? Anyways, y'all, I'm glad I ain't a gang member, man. Remember, you could just tie me to different shit and let some motherfucker like he's assured and he's literally by himself. And then he literally clicks up with anybody he wants to. He goes hang out with this guy, goes hang out with this guy. He normally, or it all started from everybody going to school together, meaning that it was just really his friends, and I guess his friend just decided to join a gang. He never wanted to join a gang because he wanted to stand out. He actually wanted to stand out, and then he started trying to get clout and making statuses over and over. And then he ends up slowly going to Instagram and end up fucking going viral. And now he has a bunch of followers. He's now has 100,000 total, and it has been dropping slowly for a week on some shit. It do hit different. Like, comment, share.